Joe Miyake with Operation Long Game, the Operation Long Game podcast and YouTube channel. And today, right now, we are looking at the long game of Billy Blanks. He's the founder of Taebo. Anyways, let's get started. So what we're going to look at is five items in this. Number one, his early struggles. Number two, his early work, not necessarily in fitness. He actually had quite a lengthy career in acting. Number three, his first start in business, actually, in the fitness business. Number four, and this is a pretty special thing I hope that we do more of at this podcast, where the business growth came from. Obviously, a ton of people are looking for, right? That quick success and that boom, that big growth. Now, I don't know about quick success, but actually he experienced a ton of success in his first year of this, which was pretty unique, but he also had unique circumstances. Number five, the inspiration that fueled him. And then I'm going to close a door just to get better sound. All right, now I am back. Let's get this baby started. And I guess just a small shout out to the podcast. So the goal of Operation Long Game is just to hone your path, specifically with real stories on real world success, to better understand how to get real world success and really understand that people go through a mixed path, a scrambled path, and it just doesn't look as pretty from the inside as it may look on the outside. Places that you can check us out include YouTube, Spotify, Pocket Cast, Breaker.audio, and RadioPublic.com. Also, if you want to check out my book on pursuing the American dream, this is specifically through better small business performance. Check it out. There's a little Amazon screenshot here on this YouTube video. Anyways, let's get started. So number one of five, his early struggles. Once again, this is Billy Blanks, founder of Taebo. So first, his early struggle came when he was born with an anomaly of his hip joints that impaired his movement. So even though he started martial arts at the age of 11 with karate and taekwondo classes, he actually didn't even have the body for it, which once again might stop a lot of people, right? Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I just, God didn't give me the right gifts for this stuff, but clearly it didn't stop him. But his resulting clumsiness also caused taunts from his siblings and led instructors to believe that he would never accomplish much. Basically, a lot of people, and most likely himself to some extent, just believed, hey, this kid's clumsy. This kid's not going to really make anything of himself in the martial arts world. Number two of five, his early career, once again, not totally in fitness. So Blanks was hired as a bodyguard for lead actress Catherine Bach during the filming of a 1988 movie, A Driving Force. This is around age 33. This was filmed in Manila during the time of political unrest, which is why Catherine needed a bodyguard. But also, simultaneously, Blanks actually impressed the producers of this movie, and then he was written into the script in a small supporting role. This led Blanks to work in several more martial arts films, including King of the Kickboxers at age 35, and then Blood Fist at age 34. That's a pretty graphic name, Blood Fist. Anyways, he actually had his movie career from age 31 all the way to age 52. When he was 52, he actually starred in a movie about himself. Next, his start in the fitness business. So right now he's a bodyguard, which clearly doesn't say anything about Taebo founder, doesn't really say anything about martial arts, besides the fact that you would think a bodyguard has some martial arts training, but that's not always the case. Anyways, let's keep going into his start in the fitness business. So in the late 1980s, Billy was around the age of 33. This is approximate because I don't have an exact date, just late 1980s. Blanks developed the Taebo workout. And this was actually while he was running a karate studio in Quincy, Massachusetts. Now, he used components of martial arts and his boxing training. So basically, right, he didn't really reinvent wheels. He actually just used what was already in the market. He used his martial arts training and his boxing training. And then he came up with the name that was pretty simple. It was So if you take Taekwondo and boxing, and you take the first syllable of Taekwondo, that's Tai. First syllable of boxing is Bo or Ba, boxing. Anyways, Taebo. He combined those two. Just simple things. Next, 4 of 5, where his business growth came from. Obviously, oh my gosh, how do we grow, right? Pretty important question that we all care about. Anyways, how did he do it? So what happened and how he grew his business is he later attracted celebrity clients such as Paula Abdul, and the popularity of the workout quickly grew. He became a pop culture phenomenon after he began releasing mass-marketed videos. This is when he sold over 1.5 million VHS tapes in his first year and reported a gross revenue between $80 million to $130 million. That is pretty good. However, one thing to note about this Paula Abdul relationship is actually at the bottom section of this slide. If you're watching the YouTube video, Paula Blanks said of Paula Abdul, she has been a friend and mentor since I was 11 years old. She's like a big sister to me. And so, this is the unique circumstance. We can't all be friends with Paula Abdul since the age of 11, but there might be other friends that we have. There might be other relationships that are pretty valuable and worthwhile. Anyways, this shows, frankly, how he just achieved massive success with this. And then number 5 of 5, really what inspired his path, because the path is so long, we do need inspiration internally. And now I want to talk about what inspired his path. And this is really just going to be a quote that he said, and let's just go through it. So Billy Blanks said, "When I was younger, I used to teach karate aerobics for my father. And I remember a distinctive moment where I saw a large group of participants working out in misery. Every time I would go up to teach, I would work my best at giving them a workout while trying to get them to smile." So already he was trying to get people to smile. Sorry, that's not part of the quote. That's a little footnote by me. Anyways, the ending quote is, "It then became my mission to create workouts that were effective and fun." And so this kind of speaks to, that idea of build something that you want, create something that you want so you can better serve the market. And also it's just the most obvious way to create a pretty good product or service. Last, just a shout out to Billy Blanks' website. If you're listening to the podcast, you won't be able to see the screenshot, but his URL is www.taebonation.com. That's spelled Taebo nation.com. That's where you can view workouts. You can also get certified as a Taebo instructor. You can check out his YouTube videos. He's got plenty of content. And the guy, frankly, he has really fun content. So it's worth checking it out. Last, just to end again, if you'd like this, please, hit the like button on YouTube, or please give a 5-star review on the podcast channel that you are listening to this on. And then also, if you want to purchase my book, or at least check it out, you can go to Amazon and search Pursuing the American Dream Through Better Small Business Performance, or Pursuing the American Dream by Joe Miyake. And you'll see that book. It goes through a 3-step process of pursuing the American dream. And finally, conclusion, if you have any questions, email operationlonggame@gmail.com. If you want to research Joe, the founder of Operation Long Game, see josephmiyake.com. You can also go on LinkedIn and search Joe Miyake. That's JOE space MIYAKI. Or look for me on Instagram at JOEMIYAKI on Instagram. And that was all. All right. Thank you. And I hope this was helpful.